Hi, this is Anne, or Anne as they say in Dutch, and I'm here with day 16 of my Advent Calendar project. This is a chocolate. I'm gonna put this aside for the end of the video, and this is house number 16. It's a cute little bakery slash coffee shop, and this one holds the tip tool or insight for today. Let's pull out the paper and let's see what the paper is saying. The paper is saying, I like ... I don't like ... anymore. So this is actually a reminder to, on a regular basis, ask ourselves the question, what do I like and what do I not like, or what do I not like anymore? And these might seem like very simple, straightforward questions, but when we are in the habit of being everything to everyone, then answering these questions might not be that easy and straightforward because we're so focused on doing the right thing, doing the logical thing, doing the responsible thing, doing what other people are expecting from us. And so we might not be that in touch with what we actually genuinely truly like ourselves. We might be more aware of what other people like, and we might be less aware or less connected with what we genuinely do like. And similarly for the things that we don't like or the things that we don't like anymore. It's not that easy to be honest with ourselves and notice the things that are not working for us anymore, or that maybe never worked, but we didn't want to admit that to ourselves. Or maybe we've outgrown something we've always done, and now when we check in with ourselves, we don't like it that much anymore, and it doesn't energize us that much anymore. And that is perfectly fine. And the reason why it's important to ask ourselves these two questions on a regular basis is because when we have the answers and when we have been honest with ourselves answering these questions, then we can start making a change. We can add more of the things that we like into our day-to-day life, and we can stop doing the things that we don't like or that we don't like anymore. Now, when I say stop doing these things or adding in these things, it might not be as simple as an overnight change. Sometimes that's just what it takes, but other times it's not possible to just from one day to the other make a change and stop doing, for example, something that isn't a great fit for us anymore. But what we can do though is we can start transitioning out of doing that thing. Let's say, for example, that there's part of the things that I do at work that I realize now are not a great fit for me anymore. Even though on paper it would be making sense that it would be a great fit, but it doesn't feel energizing anymore, and it doesn't feel like a right fit to me anymore. And so instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that altogether, I'm gonna have a conversation with my manager about who could be taking over these tasks. Or if I realize that the things that are not a great fit anymore are actually the bulk of the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, then I might start thinking about making a career switch and figure out what would be a better fit for me, and then start exploring that. So it depends really on the answers that you find, the answers to the two questions, what you like and what you don't like or don't like anymore. And based on the answers, you'll be able to make quick changes for small things that you can change right away. And for other things, you will be transitioning into those. And doing this exercise right now, as we are at the end of the year and the start of a new year, that's typically the time that we think about these things. So this would be a good time to think about these things and ask yourself these questions and see what answers you find. But actually, you can do this all year round. And I would recommend you doing this all year round, because it doesn't matter if it's January 1st or I don't know, April 21st or June 15th, it doesn't really matter. These questions are always valuable to ask yourself. And based on the answers, you get a confirmation like, hey, I'm on the right track. I'm doing so many things that I like, or I'm being surrounded by so many things that I like and so many people that I like hanging out with. Or hang on, there's a couple of things that are not working for me or not working for me anymore. And if there would be some things that you don't like anymore, that you've outgrown, or people you hang out with that don't feel that nurturing anymore, or hanging out with them doesn't feel that nurturing anymore, then you can start thinking about making a change and finding people that would be sharing some of your recent interests, for example, or people that feel more nurturing and inspiring to hang out with. So this is really important to do throughout the year, not just now, but now since it comes like January 1st comes with this vibe of making a fresh start, now would for sure also be a good time to do it. But as I said, I recommend you doing this throughout the year. And the more honest you are with yourself, the more valuable this exercise is going to be. And you can look at the things that are surrounding you, the things that you have, the things that you do, and the way that you do things, your style, the lifestyle that you're living, the way that you go about things. Are you doing things your way, or are you doing things in the way you think they're supposed to be done? And it can be for simple things, like, for example, I coach on time management. Sometimes people try to fit themselves into a system that's working for somebody else, and they try to do the same thing, but it's actually not working for them. And this could be an answer to the question, like, actually, the way that I'm planning right now, organizing my inbox right now, it's not working for me. And so then the action that I'm going to be taking is I'm going to be seeing like, hey, what can I tweak here? What can I change here to find something that is working for me, for my personality, my circumstances, my situation, and my way of doing things. So yeah, two seemingly simple, yet very important and impactful questions if you answer them in an honest way. And so, yeah, I would recommend you doing this. You can do this right now. You can pause the video or do this after the video and make a short list. And it doesn't need to be a big analysis. You can just jot down a couple of things you like and a couple of things that you don't like. And you can ask yourself the question for the things that you like. Hey, to what extent am I surrounding myself with those things? For the things that you don't like, to what extent are they present in your life? And what can you do to transition out of these things? So that's a very powerful exercise to do, and I would definitely recommend you to do that. All right, so that is it for today. We are almost done, but not done yet. Still an important part to do, and that is the chocolate for the day. So I'm gonna open this house, and I'm gonna taste the chocolate that's in there. Let's first open it. Yeah, done. That's always a big challenge, or most of the time a big challenge. And what do we have today? We have a beautifully colored, I'm gonna do it the other way around, a beautifully colored chocolate. It's even more beautiful in real life. The video doesn't do the colors justice. It's very vibrant red, raspberry red, with soft pinks on top, and underneath there's white chocolate. So let's do a little taste test. This is what's going on on the inside. I think it's in focus now. So there's there's 3 layers in there. I think that the top layer is strawberry. And then the bottom layer, I'm wondering if that is what we call in Dutch speculaas. So speculoos, something gingerbread-ish. I would say speculaas, speculoos. Gonna eat the remainder of the chocolate to taste test it again. Very soft texture, very soft texture, and I really taste strawberries. I would be very surprised if it wouldn't be strawberries. And as I said, something speculaas, speculoos like. So I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna mention it here. Really, really yummy chocolate again. All right, so that was it for today. My advent calendar work for today is almost done. I made the video, I did the tip tool inside, and I did chocolate. And now the only thing that's left is to edit it and upload it. And then my advent calendar work for today is really done. Now, this is one of the things that I actually like doing. If I would be making the list right now of things that I like doing, making these videos would definitely be on the list. I actually like explaining the thing. I like tasting the chocolate, the tip tool inside. I like tasting the chocolate, and I even like the editing. So it doesn't feel like a very tedious task to edit it. I'm actually having fun editing it. So yeah, definitely something new and something that would go on my list of things that I like. All right, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.